Meantime, Hunter Biden has pleaded not guilty to charges of lying about his drug abuse to buy a handgun in 2018. The president's son attended a court hearing in Delaware after the judge in the case refused to let him enter a plea over a video link. Senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge was inside the courtroom. Catherine, good morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. I was not more than 5 feet away from Hunter Biden as he entered the courtroom and took his seat when the hearing came to order. There was a nervous smile and some laughter with his attorneys. The last time the president's son was in the same federal courthouse, a plea deal for 2 misdemeanor tax charges and a felony gun offense collapsed, opening the door to more serious charges. Asked by the judge on Tuesday if he understood the alleged crimes and penalties, which can include up to 25 years in prison if convicted, Hunter Biden responded in a soft but determined voice, "Yes, Your Honor." At his side, lead attorney Abby Lowell, at one point arguing a statute Biden is accused of violating, a ban on gun possession for drug users, is unconstitutional. The ongoing special counsel investigation could still file tax charges in this case, Anne-Marie.
When we spoke yesterday about this, Catherine, one of the things that I found so interesting were sort of the little hints that you got about a possible defense strategy. Can you dig a little more into that?
I think the one that's the most interesting and presents novel legal questions is the idea that one of the criminal charges is a violation of constitutional rights. Specifically, it boils down to this: whether any restrictions on gun owners are unconstitutional and a violation of the Second Amendment. So it could be someone who's subject to a domestic violence restraining order, or in this case, someone who is a drug user.
I want to revisit that, but I just want to ask you the basics of the trial. What's next for this trial? Where do things go from here?
Well, the next date on the calendar is November 3rd, and that's simply for motions to be filed in the case. Hunter Biden's attorneys told the court yesterday that they plan to file a motion to dismiss, and one of those issues will center on this constitutional question. But we could be looking at a trial early next year if things go according to sort of standard plans and timelines.
All right. You know what else is happening early next year? Where the people are campaigning is as we get ready for, another election. And, to your point about the defense, kind of the irony or what's interesting about this defense is that if that's the way they go, is that it's essentially arguing for more access to guns, which is specifically something that President Biden and Democrats have been arguing against. It sort of pits the president's son kind of against him.
Well, it puts people in a box.
In a box,
kind of,
yeah.
Right? Yeah, I guess that's what you're trying to say. I think that based on my experience, the question everyone asks is, what does this mean for 2024? What I would say from covering this kind of process for a couple of decades is that a courtroom is a very unpredictable place. You just don't have any certainty about how a trial will proceed and the evidence that's uncovered. And what's looming over all of this is whether there will be additional charges in this case, whether it's tax violations or alleged violations of foreign lobbying laws. So there's no sense of containment or certainty now that this is going into the courts.
Yeah, and and the reason we're all paying attention is because he is the president's son. It's the sort of case that probably would not, rise to the level of interest for most of us, but he's Hunter Biden, and so all eyes are on him as we head into campaign season. Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.